This is a camera. This is a camera. This is also a camera. This is a camera. This is also a camera. Even this is a camera. Now, to the ordinary person, all these cameras are similar, right? They either take photos or they take videos. Some, they might even take both. But you see, you're wrong. Because to the average film head, we see how every camera is different. Let's start simple. Alright, your average digital camera. Now, this one, it's pretty easy to kind of get your head around it, but it's hard to master it. Doesn't make sense, right? But this thing, it's nice and compact, it's gonna cost a little bit of money, and you're gonna get sharp images, and you know, you got all these settings here, which if you know what you're doing, you can make this thing pretty damn good. Then you move on to other cameras, like this thing, which is an absolute beast of a camera. Or at least it was. This thing has a massive lens, it's got even more things to fiddle around with, it looks a lot more confusing, it's bulkier, it's bigger, it's dead, it doesn't work. This thing is an old camera, and back in the day, you know, this kind of zoom, this lens, this is the type of camera your dad probably had. He was taking family photos all the time, and I mean, it was good, but imagine walking around with one of these 24/7 trying to capture that moment. It's way too big and it's way too bulky. It's not very fun. So if that one was too big and bulky, then maybe we can try something a little bit smaller. Your very own little camcorder. Now, I love this, right? I love the camcorder. I don't want to speak too much hate on it because it's such a cool little blast from the past, right? You got your little flip screen, you got your buttons, which there's not much to do, right? It's got a minimal zoom, the quality's terrible, the audio quality is terrible, but I like it because it's like, it's that vibe camera, you know? You go around, all you gotta do is just boom, boom. You've got it on and you're taking video just like that. But, you know, there's something about it which is just, it's fun. It's fun to use, it's a vibe camera, and although the quality's terrible and the audio is terrible, it's a good little camera to have on you. And then we're moving on to something that I only started using very recently, a film camera. These things, they're like a blast from the past. I know the last one was, but this one is even more. This is for the real film heads, you know, this is for all those people that like to do it themselves. You know how you put your film in, I don't have one in there now, but you insert your film, you take your photos, and then you send off your film to go get it developed by some thing. I don't really know, but it's cool, it's vintage, it takes cool photos, but it's not very practical. Then moving on to this thing, which I don't actually know why I put it in the video. It's just another camera which takes videos of like outdoor stuff. Yeah, we don't need to know about that. Then lastly, we have the iPhone, which mine is a little bit broken. Hopefully you guys can see that. But this is by far the most common video camera in today's modern day, right? Because it's easy to use, it takes pretty good videos, photos, zoomed, everything, right? It's got everything, but it doesn't feel right. When you're walking around and like you're trying to take photos and videos and all that with this, it doesn't feel professional. It just gives off that amateur vibe. And at the end of the day, if you can use it well, you'll get good photos and videos, but it doesn't feel right. Now, although these aren't perfect, right? Every camera I just showed you, they all have their pros and cons, but you put them together and you're pretty much covering everything, you know? You can take some nice sharp photos, you can take some vintage photos, you can get some long photos, you can get some vibey footage, and even some high quality footage. But the problem is, it's 6 different cameras, right? In 6 different cameras, I'm then gonna be able to get everything I want? Nah. Although, if you're a beginner watching this video, and believe me, I am no expert on film, right? I'm also somewhat of a beginner, but if you're watching this video thinking, wow, that guy has a nice collection, he's got like 5 or so different cameras, you're wrong. You're very wrong. That is a very basic collection, probably worth around 2,000 Australian dollars. It's not a crazy good collection, right? It's not. It's really not. That's besides the point, right? If you're a beginner, you're looking at all this stuff, you're thinking, oh my God, I want to take all these different, I want to take videos, I want to take photos. I'm gonna need all these different cameras, and all these different cameras I need to master, I need to learn, I need to like understand so much. It puts you off film. and videography and photography. Just makes you think like, do I really want to get into this hobby? No, because I'm gonna have to put thousands of dollars, I'm gonna have to learn all these different cameras. It sucks. So when you're looking at it all, there's all these cameras, there's all this money, there's everything to learn and master. But what if there was one camera, one solution to it all, which let you take photos or maybe even videos, and it was easy to use, but it still felt professional, and it still was good quality? Well, maybe there is a camera just for you. And ladies and gentlemen, I am talking about none other, not the camcorder, but I am talking about none other than the DJI OSMO Pocket 3, which is what I'm trying to film in. No, who cares? Now, obviously, it's easier said than done. The camera can do all that, so you should go buy it? Well, no, because there's lots of different things to consider when buying a camera, but there's a few reasons why I opted to buying the DJI OSMO Pocket 3, which is what I'm filming on right now. There's no way to show you guys. Can I show you through? No, I don't think I can. I'm filming on it right now. But there are many different reasons why I think this camera, the DJI OSMO Pocket 3, is one of the best, if not the best beginner cameras to get, right? It's versatile, it's small, it can take good videos, it can take photos, it can shoot in the dark, it's got a decent battery life, it feels professional as well. I've already used this camera quite a bit. I think I've owned it for a couple months, and I've gone to the Formula 1 and I've filmed there. I've filmed student films like Adrenaline R. I've filmed little short films like 1-minute vlogs. I've filmed 15-minute vlogs, which was my recent video. I'm filming it right now. It's just like, it works for everything. Every situation you can think of, you can use it. As well as rollers. Rollers, I absolutely love filming rollers. If you guys don't know what a roller is, I'll put a video up of it now. You got someone driving and you're sticking your hand out the window and you're filming with this. And because of the technologies that this camera offers, rollers is absolutely amazing to do, right? There's auto tracking, there's auto stabilizing. It's a camera on a gimbal, which is small enough to fit in your pocket, long enough battery to film for a day. It's such a good camera. And I know, if you're a pro watching this video, then you're probably not gonna wanna get this because it has its downfalls, right? It's not the best camera, but for $800 AU, which is, who knows how much that is US, UK, whatever, you can figure that out. But it's a cheap camera. If you're someone like me who loves filming, loves creating something, you gotta get this camera. You gotta get it, right? It's so much better than a phone, and it gives off that professional feeling. When I go to, whether it's like a car meet or just meeting up with my mates or doing anything, they're taking photos with their phones, their little phones and all that. When I'm taking videos and photos with this thing, you're taken a lot more seriously because you look like you know what you're doing, even if it's just a small little camera that big. Now, one of the best things about this camera is the friends it brings. The friends it has. I don't know. What I mean is one of their products, DJI, by the way, they're a great company. They're in the market for the best drones in the market. They're now trying to break the market with their cameras. They're probably one of the best mics, like mic companies, which is why I bought their mic kit. This is the DJI mic transmitter 2, I believe, and it's the kit, right? You got your transmitter, boom, boom, boom. You got the actual mic, which I'm wearing right now. You get a second mic, and then you also get like all your other little thing. You get a carry case. This is a case, but you get another case for this case. What I'm trying to say is that the DJI OSMO Pocket 3, when you buy the camera for $800, when you buy the mic kit for $500, which gives you 2 mics and a transmitter, you have a full camera and a mic setup for less than $1,500, which seems expensive, but it's really not, because the output of this camera, it's absolutely amazing, right? If you can master this camera, you can honestly make some amazing videos. Now, I know for sure that there might be some people in the comments saying, you're no professional, you don't really know what you're doing. Yes, that is true. But when it comes to this area of like, I'm an expert at being a beginner. It makes no sense. But what I mean is that I have not put $5,000, $10,000 into my cameras like the pros do. I do not know all these things about camera equipment. But what I do know is that I like filming. I really, really like filming. And this DJI Osmo Pocket 3 has helped me bring my visions to life. It's helped me make more films. It's helped me enjoy filming a lot more. Now again, as I stated before, this camera, it's not for the pros. It's for the beginners. You know, if you want something that is easy to use like the iPhone, or is fun to use like a camcorder, or as sharp to use as a digital camera, then you gotta get the Osmo Pocket 3. You just have to, because it's more than just a little cheap camera. Anyway, with that being said, that was this week's video. A little bit of a yap. If you guys want to see me do more on this, do more on the DJI, in like a further in-depth video of the mic, of the camera, all that kind of stuff, then let me know, because yeah, I'm keen to do it. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed that video, please leave a like down below. Comment what you want to see next. Comment if this video helps you, if you want more in-depth videos, anything like that. And I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.
Damn, I don't even know how to feel. Hey, I can't even tell what's real. Yeah, I just want you to come chill. Hey, yeah, I thought that was a deal. Hey, why you always playing these games? Yeah, why you like playing these games? Whoa, why you still playing these games? Yeah, why you keep playing these games? Yeah, I'm just rolling up dope. Whoa, I'ma get lost in the smoke. Yeah.